It's Jenny again at the literal everyday of Jenny. I thought it was a good idea to do a TBR video for June. The thing is, I haven't planned to read, I haven't made up any reading plans, or at least not that many reading plans for June. I only have 3 books that I plan to read. The rest will be, I will pick them as I want to or feel like reading, sort of. So I have 3 books, 2 physical books and 1 ebook. I'll start with the physical books. In June I want to have a sort of what I call brick month. It's where I focus on 1 book, and the criteria for that book is that it's supposed to be a brick, or at least that's the word we use, the Swedish word we use. No, that's the English word for the Swedish word we use when we talk about really thick books. So the criteria for that really thick book is that it needs to be at least 500 pages or more long, that is. So yeah, I want to focus on that book for in this month that I call Brick Month, and that's because I have a lot of really thick books that I want to read. So yeah, this month it's a Swedish book. I don't know if there is an English translation for it, but I don't think so. The brick is this thick. It's a review copy from One Pocket, a Swedish publishing company, and I got it last summer, I think, or something like that. So yeah, it's a bit of an embarrassing book, so if you want to call it, you can call it that. So yeah, it's called Baristas, all 3 parts, apparently by Denise Rudberg, a Swedish author. Apparently they published these books as 3 separate books before, but now they've bunched them together in 1. So if I counted correctly, this book consists of 668 pages, so it fits perfectly into my criteria for 500 pages or more for the Brick Month. So yeah, it's a contemporary, as if I'm not completely off target. I'm not used to reading contemporaries, I think. I don't think so, at least. Sorry. This book is about 3 college guys. They call Ludwig, Nicholas, Ruben. They meet up. They're very different. They don't know each other, but they meet up when they start working at a coffee bar at Stureplan in Stockholm, and they become friends, and yeah, that's all I know. The friendship is what I think this book is really about, and how that friendship affects them. Sorry, a bit tongue-tied today, apparently. So yeah, it's a contemporary, and I will do a video review of this at the end of the month, if I'm not finished until then, or I will do the video review when I'm finished. Sorry, but big problem speaking today. I will do a video review when I've read this book in June. Either it's whenever I'm finished with it, it'll come up a video on it. A video with the review will come up on my BookTube channel, as well as on my blog with a Swedish review. So yeah, this is the first book that I'll be reading this month. in June, that is. So yeah, Baristas, all 3 parts by Denise Rudberg. The second book is a book I actually thought I would have read in May, because it's part of my TBR, and it's been there a couple of years, standing on my shelf and not been read. It's Nick and Nora's Infinite Playlist, although it's in Swedish. It's by Rachel Cohn and David Levithan. I didn't get his read in May, as I thought I would. So this will be a book for June, that is. So this, I'll get this read. It's not that long, I think it's about 198 pages, so not that thick. So yeah, Nick and Nora's Infinite Playlist. I don't know much about it, and I haven't read the blurb on the back side either, so can't tell you much about it. But I've read by Rachel Cohn and David Levithan. I read Dash and Lily's Book of Dares in around Christmas, and I loved that book. So I hope this one is as good or better, or yeah, I hope so at least. So yeah, Nick and Nora's Infinite Playlist is the second book I will focus on this month. And the third one that I've planned to read in June is the ebook We Were Liars by E. Lockhart. It's the Booksplosion book of the month, so yeah, I want to participate in that discussion that we'll have throughout the month in the Goodreads group. I can post a link down below if you want to check it out. So yeah, I bought this one sometime at the end of May, so to be able to participate in the Booksplosion group read along. So yeah, I don't know much about it. It's a contemporary as well, interesting. And yeah, it's been a big buzz about this book around BookTube, and but people don't say too much about it, but it seems a bit intriguing, I think. So yeah, We Were Liars by E. Lockhart is the ebook and the third book I plan to read this month. So yeah, that's all for this TBR video. I haven't planned any other books to read this month. I will see what I feel like reading when I'm done with these 3. But at the end of June you will get a wrap-up video, so then you'll see what else I've been reading, and I will do video reviews in English on these books that I showed you now. So yeah, that is all for now. Please let me know in the comments if you've read any of these books and what you think about it, but please don't put any spoilers in the comments. That's a terrible thing to do, I think, because why would you want to spoil a book for a person? Why? So please no spoilers, but do say if you like the books, if you've read them, and so on and so forth. And yeah, I'll see you in my next video, and hope you'll have a great day. Bye!